Hey everybody, this is D Hunter, brand of their action figure review. Today, we're on to look at the McFarlane DC Multiverse Crisis on Infinite Earth's Earth 2 Robin. This is basically an adult Dick Grayson Robin, and is from an alternate universe. This guy's part of the Phygital wave. A Phygital figure is basically a physical figure, but it also comes with a digital code if you want to redeem and collect the digital figures as well. And while I care nothing about the digital figures, I certainly care about the physical figures. I ordered this guy from the McFarlane toy store. He arrived today, so let's take a look at the packaging. As you can see on the top, 22 moving parts. McFarlane Toys Digital, DC Direct, McFarlane Toys, Robin, ages 14 plus. Here he is in the package. We have a Batarang, 4 hands, 2 heads, display stand, collector's card, and the digital card. One side of the package, Robin of Earth 2 from Crisis on Infinite Earths. Other side is pretty blank. At the back, here he is posed up, looking pretty lean. At the bottom, there's this barcode, in case that helps anybody. So with no further ado, let's open him up. Alright, now that this figure out of the package, here he is with all the accessories laid out. We have a display stand, a collector's card, a digital redemption card, 2 alternate hands, totaling 4 interchangeable hands, 2 heads, and a Batarang. Before I take a look at all that, let's talk about and check out the figure. So this is Earth 2 Robin. This is from Crisis on Infinite Earths. Now on Earth 1, Robin left Batman, grew up, eventually became Nightwing, and remained a member of the Bat family and a Bat ally. On Earth 2, Robin grew up, left Batman, and continued as Robin, but was sort of an adult Dick Grayson Robin. That's what this figure is. Very bright colors, done on the Nightfall body, so pretty cool reliefs. It's an alternate Earth Robin. So let's take a look. Start with his head here. He's got the green sort of mask all around his head, face exposed, ears exposed, which looks a little bit goofy, white lenses for the eyes. He has sort of a half smile, black wavy hair, Robin logo. He has the traditional green, red, and yellow color scheme. Belt doesn't go all the way to the middle. Double jointed elbows, double jointed knees, very, very bright colors. He's got a cloth soft goods cape with a wire in it, very nice. As a whole, it looks pretty cool. A nice alternative older Robin. And a closer look at his face and head sculpt. And then here's the figure, broken down as far as he can go, with all of his removable parts detached. Now let's check out his accessories, starting off with the boring stuff. Here's his display stand. Typical McFarlane display stand we've seen a bunch of times before. Only difference is this one says McFarlane Toys Digital on the bottom. Then we have his collector's card. As you can see, it's an image of the Earth 2 Robin. Robin of Earth 2. On the back, there is a description. If you want to read that, pause now. And then we also have this digital redemption card. Front side says McFarlane Toys Digital. On the back, there's a place you can scratch off and redeem the code. I really don't care for the digital figures, but I'm going to add him to the collection. Now let's check out his hands. He has a total of 4 of them, 2 left hands and 2 right hands. Here he is with his first pair of hands. His right hand is a fist, and his left hand is a gripping hand. And here's his alternate pair of hands. And these are some ugly hands, if I may say so. Look like some grabbing, choking, or throwing hands. Now let's look at his heads. He has 2 of them, one with a mask covering the majority of his head, and the other one with a simple domino mask, and it looks very similar to a Hal Jordan Green Lantern head. Now, they could have made one a Platinum Chase variant. I appreciate including both heads in one package. Here he is, with his main head. This one has the mask covering most of his face. And here's his alternate head. This one has the domino mask. Looks very similar to a Green Lantern domino mask, but you can see the little sort of bat ear sticking out in the middle there. Nice little detail. And here's his final accessory. This is a Batarang. Typical green Batarang, the same one that came with the Nightfall figures. Of course, this one's done in green to match Robin. Here's Robin holding and getting ready to throw his Batarang. Now I'm going to talk about his cape for a second. It's a pretty good cape. Cloth soft goods done in a bright yellow. It's got a bendy wire on either side. It can stretch out about that far. Notice it has the sort of rigid bat edges. And it has a bendy wire, so you can pose it to one side pretty nicely if you'd like, sort of flowing in the wind. Really like what they're doing with the cloth soft goods cape with wires in them. I personally like a plastic cape or a cloth cape with a wire. Not too big a fan of just plain cloth capes, but sometimes they do an excellent job with them. Now I want to check out the differences and similarities between this Earth 2 Robin and the Nightfall Batman. The Earth 2 Robin utilizes the same base body, but there are some significant differences, not just the paint job. So let's take a look. Start with their heads. Obviously, they're completely different. The torso, they smoothed out where the oval bat symbol is, and they simply painted this Robin logo on. But you can see it's the same body, the same wrinkles, the same stomach, the same arms, except the bottom part is different. Doesn't have the fins. Probably just cut those off. The diaper is a different piece, although it looks like it's actually the same, just with a different belt. And then everything's the same from the legs down. I do like the Nightfall Batman body. I think it works okay for this Earth 2 Robin, an adult Robin, sort of that version of Earth's Nightwing. Here's a look at all the McFarlane DC Multiverse figures that utilize the Nightfall Batman body. We have a total of 12 of them, and I don't even have all of them. I'm still looking for the Platinum Chase variant of Clock King, Dr. Time, although I believe I finally have one on the way. Now that I've taken a pretty good look at the figure and its accessories, let's check out his height. From bottom to the top of his head, he's standing right at about 7 inches tall, which could translate to just under 18 centimeters. And for his articulation, starting with his head, of course, he can rotate side to side. He can look up and down about that much, not a whole lot. Can tilt his head from one side to the other. Shoulders on a ball joint goes out about 90 degrees, up, down, around. He's got this butterfly ring between his shoulder and chest, increase the range of motion, and cover a large gap. I feel like it could be a little bit bigger and cover up the gap a little bit better. Bicep cut below that. Double jointed elbows. His wrist can rotate, and it is hinged as well. Ball joint his torso. Rotate around, forward and back. Another one is waist. Rotate around, forward and back. Between the two, pretty good range of motion in the torso area. Legs complete with splits, McFarlane style hip joints. Rotation is minimal. Legs go forward about that far, back not much. Double jointed knees, and his ankle, forward and back. Rotate, tilt, rock, and of course, to articulation. Here's a look at the Earth 2 Robin on top of a rooftop of Gotham, defending the city, just like his mentor taught him. And a closer look at the Earth 2 Robin. Now let's check him out next to some other action figures, starting off with some other McFarlane Dick Grayson figures. Here he is, next to all the McFarlane DC Multiverse Dick Grayson Robin figures. Some from the comics, some from the movies, some from alternate Earths. They've covered all the basics, but I could see them perhaps doing, well, this is Robin the Boy Wonder. They could do a larger Robin the Teen Wonder from the comics. They could also do maybe an animated Robin from Teen Titans Go or Batman the Animated Series. And I wouldn't be surprised if we get a 7-inch scale Burt Ward Adam West series Robin figure. And here he is, next to all of the McFarlane Dick Grayson as Nightwing figures. Currently have 8 of them, and there's one more coming in the Quarter Vowels 3-pack. Then, next to a couple of McFarlane Dick Grayson as Batman figures, here's his Earth 2 Robin, next to some other McFarlane Earth 2 figures. So Superman and Robin here are both from the same universe, the original Earth 2. I believe the Black Lantern Superman is the Earth 2 Superman after he died and was resurrected with a black ring. And then Val-Zod, I believe, is from the rebooted Earth 2. And then here are all the McFarlane figures from Crisis on Infinite Earths. Spectre, Kid Flash, Anti-Monitor, Robin, Superman, Monitor, Firestorm, and Psycho Pirate. Spectre, Firestorm, and Psycho Pirate all have Platinum Chase variants, but none of those are actually from the Crisis on Infinite Earth storyline. Next, let's check out all the digital figures McFarlane has released. Here's the first wave of digital figures: Silver Age Hal Jordan Green Lantern, Rebirth Batman, and DC Classics Aquaman. And here's the second wave of digital figures: the Atom, Superman, and Green Arrow. And then here's the third and newest wave of digital figures: Earth 2 Robin and Silver Age Joker, This is the first wave that has Platinum Chase variants. There's a Platinum Chase variant of the Joker in a black tux, and there's a Speed Force Flash, which is basically the Flashpoint Flash with transparent boots. Now check him out. Next to some other recently released McFarlane DC Multiverse figures. Here he is, next to the Amazon exclusive Shazam and Freddie Freeman 2-pack. Here's Robin, next to the Walmart exclusive Gold Label Action Comics Superman and Hal Jordan Green Lantern. And here he is, next to the Amazon exclusive Arkham Asylum Glow-in-the-Dark Killer Croc. Then, with the Target exclusive Gold Label Commander Steel and Sinestro in Parallax Armor. And now, with the most recent Jokerized wave, Hush, Harley Quinn, and the Last Night on Earth Batman. Here's Robin, next most recent wave of Page Punchers, both the regular and Platinum Chase variants of the Rebirth Deathstroke and the Damian Wayne Robin. And here he is, next to most recent Platinum wave, The Question, Shiny Knight, and Effigy. Then, with the Rebirth Cyborg and the Dawn of the DC Red Hood. And now, with the Michael Go Alfred that came with the Batman Forever Batmobile, the McFarlane Toy Store exclusive Jonah Hex, and the GameStop exclusive Frostbite Deathstroke. And finally, next to the 7th wave of Collector's Edition figures, both the regular and Platinum Chase variants of the Dark Knight Returns Batman, Huntress, and some Green Lantern Corps members, Abbott Sewer, Toma Ray, Arcus Chummock, and the Green Man. Now let's check him out, next to some action figures from different various companies, so we can see how he fits in both scale and style-wise, in case you don't know which lines you can mix him with. Since he's a McFarlane toy, they're typically the 7-inch scale. I'm going to start off my comparisons with some of the larger action figure lines I collect, and work my smaller. But first, let's check him out with some of his McFarlane Toys brothers. In front of you are 5 different action figure lines, all from McFarlane Toys, all 7-inch scale, and now, with some Jack-specific resin figures, and some Diamond Select toys. Here's Robin, next to a box of Cake Mix. And here he is, with some DC Direct and NECA figures. Then, with both some Mattel and Jazzwares resin figures. And now, with some Mezco and Mattel DC figures. Next, with some Mafex and Hasbro Marvel Legends. And finally, with some SH Figure Arts and Jazzwares Fortnite figures. So overall, it's a pretty nice Robin figure. My complaints about the guy? Really, as far as the figure goes, it's pretty nice. I don't really have a lot of complaints. My only complaint would be, I don't really need an Earth 2 Robin. It's not a necessary character for the collection. He looks good, but it's a Robin from an alternate Earth that I don't even think exists anymore. The figure is very well done, very colorful. He pops on the shelf. The cape is very well done. I like it a lot. I like the use of the Nightfall body, and it makes perfect sense with this older Dick Grayson Robin. They use the same body for the older Dick Grayson Batman, and I think it works. It's consistent. It looks good. His accessories, I appreciate the second head. I don't appreciate the extra hands. I think they're garbage. The Batarang, pretty nice as well. I would have been just okay with a pair of fists and a pair of gripping hands. Those extra grabbing hands don't do much for me. If I had to rate this guy, I'd probably give him a 7 out of 10. Like I said, it's a very solid figure, but it's of a character that I don't really care about. And don't misunderstand me, I do care about Robin quite a bit, but the Earth 2 Robin, not sure what exactly I'm going to do with this guy. It'd be cool if they made an Earth 2 Huntress. You could put them together. He's part of the Crisis on Infinite Earths collection, and as we continue to grow that, it's pretty cool to have this guy there. So this is D Hunter. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you liked the video, press like below. If you have anything you want to say to the video, add to the comment section. If you want to see additional action figure reviews from me, press subscribe. I do appreciate you do that. Once again, this is D Hunter. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll talk to you real soon.